I have no idea. None whatsoever. I had to reboot everything, and nothing turned off. Had to reboot everything. Thank you, Christopher Maschek. Appreciate it. What in the hell is going on with this thing? And I know for a fact it's that piece of crap repeater right there. It's gotta be. I really want me an AC 1900. Because when I get on the modem over there, it's freaking jamming. I guarantee if I get on here and connect, I have absolutely zero issues with that modem. But that piece of Netgear crap right back there is killing me. So, yeah, sorry about that. Man, I don't know. I'm aggravated. Now it says my video output's low, even though I'm in the same settings I was before. Just crap. Well, I use Linksys pretty much everything. I like the WRT AC 1900. I've got two of them running in my house. They have never given me an issue. Never. Not one time have I had any issues with drop connections, with anything. So, aggravating. What, I don't know what the TP-Link, the C7 from TP-Link is. Let me look that up. Well, see, that's not a bad little router if I can put DDWRT on it. And the price is pretty good. Unless you buy, oh, that's the C5400. See, that's AC 1750. That'd be perfect. Oh, yeah, and I got you. But, you know, Cisco bought Linksys quite a few years ago. Yeah, I don't know. But I do have these colors, what I was discussing whenever we popped out of here. I have 2 rolls of PETG from IC3D, and I think what I'm going to do is use my multi-material unit, not as a multi-material thing, but put these on the multi-material unit, and then I will print parts in one color or the other, depending, you know. So anyway, I do have the PETG that I need. I don't know why I would use those colors. Don't know if I've ever done it. Should have gone with the Huawei one that you mentioned to me a while back. You're getting time lag? You shouldn't be getting any lag whatsoever. Let me see. Let me go live here and see what I got here. Yeah, I'm doing 720p here, and there's no lag for me, so you should be okay. Well, I've got one version 1 Duo and one version 2, and it worked out great. They both work great. So, anyway, I don't want to sit here and dwell on, you know, the streaming and all that other stuff. So, what do y'all think I should do first? And whether we do it in this stream or the next stream, I don't care. I really don't care. I saw somebody say hey to Glenn, but I haven't seen Glenn in here. So, I hope Glenn's here. If he is, hello Glenn, how are you? Cyber Dustin, welcome. Welcome. Let's do the time warp. Am I time warping? I'm not time warping. Everything should be good, right? No, that's good. Oh. I ripped that printer to bits. And that's what we will do. That's what we can do. Oh, there he is. There's Glenn. Print all the things. What's up, 3D PTR? Let me turn on these lights right here, which makes it a lot brighter. I was wondering why I had so much glare on that side of my face, because my lights over here, they weren't that glary. And I was like, well, what the heck? Why is there so much glare? Because I've got a couple lights up there. But it's because these LED lights that my uncle had installed, they're not that bright off camera, but they are extremely bright on camera. He does pop in to talk smack every now and again. Alright, well, with my new desk I built, I should be able to move my keyboard over here out of the way. move this up here out of the way. Move my phone out of the way. Let me make some room, because right now I've got this thing covered from Saturday. And let's go over here, move my chair out of the way. Let's bring this up here. And as y'all know, I don't know if I can get that in there or not. As y'all may know, may or may not know, let's do the overhead. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's already a MK 2.5, and we have a spring steel sheet Prusa edition on here. I'm gonna set it up here with the other spring steel sheet Prusa edition, the textured sheets. So I've got an MK52 on here, the 12 volt version, because this is the MK or the 2.5 upgrade that they sold and I bought with my own money. Prusa didn't give me nothing. All right, Aaron Seeger. All right, buddy. All right, I'm gonna set my keyboard up here, maybe out of my way, so I can sit here for a minute. So basically, what we're gonna have to do on this is replace all the printed parts. These two side rails here will turn and lay flat down. The front and rear of this will have to change. Not a lot of that actually has to change. These will have to move in. Okay. Right now, these are so loose, I don't even know how it was printing the other day when I started printing. I mean, I didn't know the gantry was that loose at all. Look at that. That's from moving and all that other stuff. So, anyway, so those will have to change. And I don't know if you can see them in there. Let me see. Guess what I got? Hold on. I've got I got it in. I don't have a thing for it, though. So let me go over here and turn it on. We can give y'all a shot right around here. There we go. So as you can see right there, I've got printed bearings in there, and those are just straight PLA. Man, but you can print, I promise you that you can print these corner brackets like this, and they'll be just as good. Just as good. Okay? And then, you know, this thing is 480 millimeters tall or something like that. So I got to reprint the housing up here for this. Let me turn that up some. There we go. Reprint the housing. All of these parts, all of the Z carriage parts, the motor mounts, the top plates should be pretty close, but the holes are apart further. That's why the Prusa parts wouldn't work. So, do I have a standard Hevo yet? No, I don't, Duo. The only one I got is my printed one right there. That's the only one. So, oh yeah. No, I've got some underneath here printed, and I'm probably just going to go with the printed ones for now, because most of those I don't have to reprint. They're already here, and those are stiff. It's not those that are the problem. It's because these bolts in here have worked their way loose. Because the frame itself, as far as being square, is perfect. Perfect. All right, so, and you see my rat's nest of wires back here. That will get cleaned up. But trapezoidal nuts I don't have, so I'm going to have to print those, the Prusa ones, out of PETG. Or I can make the adapters like I've got here, because that's what that is. That's an adapter on there, right there, to adapt to that brass nut. Since I don't have the same lead screws as the Prusa, I also have to worry about coupling height. Some of the same things that Chris was talking about on his build yesterday, I'm going to have to worry about with this. My biggest issue with this build right now is because of where my points are in relative position to my hot end and the way this works. Because this works great. And you're right. I am seriously thinking about getting that purple rig from Rat Rig or Open Builds or whoever it was, and getting that. But this printer has worked flawlessly until the last upgrade. Until I did the 2.5 upgrade, and I know if Gusner's on here, he's going to give me crap. You hear banjos? Of course you do, Nappin'. You always listening to banjo music. But anyway, so I think that we have all the parts here to start building the bear. We have it. It's just a question of doing it. Because this one went to Murph with me last year as well. Not going this year. This one is not going this year. Unless I can get that purple bear built with purple PETG in the month and a half left. I might do that. I might try to do that. Just do a purple one. I'm going to cut off this camera. And just for Glenn's edification, let me turn off the overhead real quick. Just for Glenn's edification, I did get another one of the refurbished 930s. I love these cameras, dude. The picture quality is a much better step up than the 922 over the 920s. You don't like my music, Mitch? I hear you. I hear you. My Prusa right now is stock. Stock firmware, stock everything. I mean, I've got the MMU2 on it, but it's all stock Prusa. So yeah, my MK3 is all stock. I have no upgrades whatsoever to it. Oh yeah, nice wider angles. Now I was going to do a mic comparison, but I don't think that's really necessary, because from what I understand, the mic on the 930 is much better. We can test it real quick. All right, so let's test this. I'm going to change over to the mic from the 930, I think. Now, which one is it? I've got two of them plugged in. Testing. Must be that one. So now I'm on the 930. So how does that? Is it picking up better than what I was here? So this is the 930 sound. And this is the lavalier sound. So there's the lavalier sound, and then we did the 930 sound. All right, so now let's go over to the Snowball and see how it sounds. And this is the Snowball sitting right here on my desk. So is the lavalier better or is the Snowball better? Which has a better sound? Not loudness, because I can adjust loudness. So the lav is the best regardless of the rest of it. The lav is the better sound. No, Tom. Snowball sounds better, about the same. Lav better, lavalier again. Okay. So most people say the lavalier sounds better. So that's Snowball lav. So Matt likes the Snowball. So let's see if I increase the volume on the Snowball. Does that make it sound even better? So now we're back on. Now we're on the Snowball right here. Lav was louder. Of course it was louder. Snowball needs a bump in volume. Let's see. It probably does. Windows probably has it jacked up over here. Sound control panel. Let's go to the Snowball. Right here. For the property. Levels. Nope. It's at 100%. So the Snowball's at 100%. Oh yeah. Yeah. So there's Snowball, and then we'll go back to lab because it's just easier and it's out of the way for right now. So then the lavalier we're back on right now. So if I push the Snowball out of the way. Right. Okay, well cool. I am on the lab now, Juan Adams. But if I move around, you're right. This is absolutely the better sound. Print a neck mount for the Snowball. And make it wireless. That's the thing. That's the kicker, right? But back to Tom, Filament Frenzy up here asked me, did I have a bear kit? No, I don't. But I have all the parts to build a bear. Oh, sounds like I'm going to the mall, right? Well, with it stuck over here, beard guard's not too bad. All right, so if I go back to overhead, Tom, you've seen this printer before. I've worked on this printer before. This is my 480 millimeter tall, 2040 frame MK 2.5. So the bear kit should work with everything that's here. I don't have a squash frog. I've got the ANET A8H bed mount, which this one, yeah. So it's the mounting of that's a little different. But I don't have the right lead screws. But I think the motor mounts and stuff of that nature, all that stuff will work out great. I think I have enough everything to put it together, except for printing the motor mounts, the Z brackets, and then whatever's needed for the bed tensioning and all that other stuff. Which this bed tensioner right here is fantastic. It's worked great. So I will have to go and download the parts, download the STL files for this, and get that done. So we have been going for an hour already. How about that? So you know what to do. If you want to support the channel, links are below. And here we go. What else I got over here? Oh, if you're not subscribed, please click to subscribe and ring the bell. And sorry about the 2 parts again. I will get that fixed one day, because this thing is holding perfect output. I mean, it is holding great output. I do believe it's my Netgear piece of crap that I have over there. I don't have an extra one right now to do, so, and really don't have the money to do one right now. So we'll have to wait for that. What's up, 3D Printing Llama? How are you, buddy? If I haven't said hello to you yet, I apologize. Hello to everybody in the chat. And for those of y'all that thought the Snowball was better, and for those of y'all that thought the lab was better, we'll just use it. Whatever. Justin 3D, yeah, I mean, this was a bear before the bear was the bear. I mean, I took this to Murph last year. So this is not a bear printer. I mean, it's the same. It's a Prusa. It's running Prusa firmware, but it's been doing that for over a year. The bear kit is just it's a better layout, I think. I think the parts are better. Not the parts, but the way that the frame is built, it's the right size. These are just thrown together. This is not... Alright, Carl, take it easy, buddy. This is not to spec whatsoever. This was put it together, make the firmware go where it needs to go. The bear is actually laid out like the Prusa, so that the stock Prusa firmware will work. Which it won't work on this at all anyway. So, where's the LCD? The LCD's on the top. Here, I can show you again here. Right there. See, it's at the very, very top up there. This thing's 485 millimeters tall. It's a bear, not a bear, right? So, yeah, no, it's not there. But that's Justin 3D, that's what I was thinking about doing, was buying the purple frame and building this as a bear kit. But right now, I have everything that I need to build the bear. These would have to lay flat. These parts would change, which is really, really, really something I wanted. Holy crap, not G10.
To use towards a new router, app grinning face with big eyes, I would recommend getting one Ubiquiti AC Lite LRA piece.
Let me check.
I'm on your 3 router setup.
I'm gonna check that out right now. Oh, I know what those are. I got you. I got you. I do, man. That's freaking awesome, not G10. That's badass. Thank you. I think so, Justin 3D. I think I did. Not G10, dude. That's freaking awesome, man. That was. Sweet. Thank you. Very, very kind of you. It's not necessary, but it's appreciated. But yeah, I want to turn this into a bear. Is what I was thinking about doing. Oh, yeah, sorry. Which filament color? Oh, this one? This one here? Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the ones that's being evaluated. And it evaluates very nicely. It's a very nice one. But I mean, I'm at a loss as to whether or not I want to do the bear, but because I've had this a year and I built this. This is not, none of this is like standard. This was, I bought the aluminum and said, okay, this will fit in here and let's put it together. That's the way this was built. Mitch, I'm agreeing with you completely on that, buddy. I am absolutely going to agree with you that, all right, Eldest Online's at home. You made it. Sweet. But I am firmly in the Duet Wi-Fi camp. I am definitely in there. Well, see, that's another thing. I've got 6 rolls of CFP up there from Filamentum. So I think it's CPE. That's what it is. CPE, not CFP. CPE from Filamentum. And I thought about printing the nose because that's supposed to be tough and all that. I know, Nappin. I know you did. You told me from the beginning that I would like to do it so much better, and I do. I have to say I do. It's overkill for a lot of things, though. That is one a massively overkill stuff. So, I mean, I'm good with it. I'm glad, but yeah, it really is overkill for that. What is a rat rig? Rat rig is a place that gives you, or you can buy different rigs for different printers made out of extrusions. They sell you kits and stuff like that, Juan Adams. Do it. Yeah, I got you. So what do y'all think? Should I tear this down and make a bear out of it? That really was the question tonight. Should I tear this printer apart? That really all it needs is some tightening and some tweaking on the firmware, and then it'll print. That's all this needs. That's it. Nothing else. And it is a Mark 2.5 with a true, as you can see, Prusa bed. It's got the spring steel sheet that goes on. It's already got the Bondtech extruder, gears, all this stuff is on here already. Everything on here is already jam up. What's a bear? The bear kit for the Prusas, Mitch. Or should I just buy the parts and build a damn bear? Build a bear, period. Because there are other burn it down. Mark says burn it down. Because there are other, I can get the Mark 52 that's not a Prusa. I can get all of the motors. I can get the INC board. I can get the 24 volt power supply. I can do all of that and just build a bear from scratch by getting the parts. And we can see what the cost is. Because most people are just converting. So resurrect it as a bear. I don't have a problem with that. I think there's a way. You know what? I may do that. Y'all watch out for a poll. And that's what we'll do. We'll do a poll. You just fix the issues. So that's what we're going to do. I will do a poll on YouTube. And I don't know how you do that. Does anybody know how to do that yet? I don't know how to do that. Open link in new tab. There's a way you can ask your community a poll. And what we'll do is tomorrow, or should we wait? We can wait a couple days. So if I go to community here, I think there's a way to do a poll. Does anybody know how to do that? No, I get you. I get you. That's true. I don't know how you do it. Well, I use it. Well, of course I use it. I use it. The thing is, I use them all. I do print on all of them. I want to get back on the SLA. I mean, it's just crazy. No, there's a way on YouTube to do that poll. Chris Riley did one the other day. And I don't know how you do it. It's a new thing or something here where you can do that. It may be on your phone. It may be on your phone only. Anyway, one way or the other, either here, Twitter, somewhere, I will create a poll, and we will decide whether we're gonna build this or we're going to do it. Just in 3D, it's just a headache. That's what it is. Yeah, Ron. Yeah, buddy. But this thing is I mean, it's pretty stout the way it is. It really is. Plug it in, turn it on, and print right now. 99%. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's actually turn it on. Let's see. Give me my build plate back, wherever the heck I put it. Oh, I put it up here. I can still see that, right? I have this little print. For those of you that are new to the channel, I have this little print called the Country Tree Frog. And it's on here. It's ready to go. But I don't know. I haven't checked it to see if the filament's good or anything on here. It is heating up, which is awesome. No, I did not, Justin 3D. It's exactly the same way it is. Nope, Sean, we're not doing the benchy. Yeah, there's advantages. You know what I may need to do, though? Is grab a 5mm Allen wrench and tighten up that gantry while I'm thinking about it. Let me do that, because, yeah, it's kind of loose. You get a line and I'll get a pole. We'll go fishing at the crawfish hole. Honey, you'll be. Wait a minute. Why are you not turning? Did I get too small of an Allen wrench? Yes, I did. God dang it. God dang it. There's not one in that. Shoot. Where you at? Right there. Ooh. Yeah, I know I'm out of camera over here talking to myself. Can't do crap with that until I can get to it. And I can't get to it. going this way. And see, that wasn't even like finger tight. Much better. Much better. Now we shake the printer, not the gantry. That's always good. This is T-slot. You know, I don't know. I mean, the bears are all V-slot stuff, but they're not using any wheels, so I don't know what you gain. What do you gain from V-slot over T-slot? Well, now let's see if it actually goes and prints. Because that's the problem with the firmware that's on it now, is that it'll get over here and it'll stop and it won't do anything. Like that. Didn't do a thing. Yeah, now it says it's printing and it's not. And then I have to do it again. That's the problem with it. Sometimes it'll print, sometimes it won't. And it's firmware based. A Chris Riley Allen key organizer. I could. Well, that's what I don't know either, Justin 3D. I don't have any V-slot. All I have is T-slot. The V-slot's made for wheels to run on it. And that's the camera shaking, not the, I mean, the table shakes. But the printer itself now is better. Right, Schwartz, Bryce. I understand that as far as that goes, but which is better? No, this is not Marlin. This is Prusa MK 2.5 firmware. This is not the this is not the Marlin at all. All right, so now it's going to print. So it's printing now. Let me see if I can turn it a little bit so you can at least see it that way. I got another camera over here, but oh, here, y'all going to want to see that. Let's see if I can pull it over this way just a bit. And excuse me, this is not the 930. This is a 922. Or this is a 920. So it is not as good as my others. Not as bad as some. Let's see if I use the tabletop. Oh, that's right. I got to delete that and re-add it. Can't even use that damn camera yet. Hold on just a minute. $920, need to remove that. Say yes. Let's add it back. Video capture. Here. $920. Hit OK. And now it's way, way, way too big. But I can shrink it now. And I can pop it right down here. There we go. Now then. Now I can turn off the overhead. Like so. Let's see if we can get this a little better. Can we tell what we're printing yet? It is a good upgrade, but I'm not really into. Thanks, Iron Joe. I missed the question while I was doing the thing, doing the print here. I don't know which is the best angle. There is no best angle for this. Got too many damn cameras in the way, that's for sure. So, anyway, this is the Mark 2.5 printing. It's a home-built version, not a bear, not a anything. It's just the printer. Just get over here. Stay where you're at. There we go. Now, I can zoom in, but I ain't going to. I'm just going to leave this right here in front of my face. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate that. So other than you know, using wheels to self-align and all that stuff, is there any reason to use V-slot over T-slot? And that question is for anybody, because I don't know. I'm not sure if there is or not. Focus is on autofocus. What you mean, focus? Hold on. Let me get there and go here and configure video. First off, let's zoom in. Turn off autofocus. Why didn't it zoom in any better than that? That's ridiculous. I don't know which way is better. Right there? That better? I've got it zoomed all the way in there. That ain't right. That can't be right. I got the wrong camera or something. That's the right camera. Now it don't want to come on. Now I decided it was dead. Yep, it says it don't have it anymore. So let me change it. Yes. Let's add it back. Video capture, add existing 920, hit OK. Now we're there. Now let's shrink her back down. Put it up here in the corner and make it a little bigger. There we go. Why is my... Come on, man. My chat ain't updated since my wife came in here. Let's try to do it better. Alright, so now on here, go up here and grab that. Let's go to properties, configure video, camera control. Let's zoom in. It's not. Is it zoom? It's not even zooming. Yeah, it did a little bit. Alright, so we're going to leave it right there. We're going to turn off autofocus. See if we can get it focused in there. Man, that's difficult. That's close enough. Why is Zoom not taking me any further than that? I guess because I got it on 1080. Alright, it's close enough. Heck with it. Y'all know what it's printing. Or at least you should anyway. Alright, there we are. Let's see. Alright. Okay. Whatever's most cost effective. Alright. Okay. Well, and I can see that, Joe, because there's more metal. When you take away metal for the V-slot, I mean, you know, less metal doesn't always mean that it's weaker, but it should be. I don't know. Whatever the standard Prusa Slicer Z-Hop is. That's what this was sliced with. This is not anything special. It's with Slick 3R, Prusa Edition, sliced, I don't know, how many months ago? Anybody? Because y'all been here just as long as me. Probably about Probably about 1 millimeter or 2. I don't know. I really don't know what the standard is. Yeah, I mean, if you, like you said, Joe, if you engineer it right, I mean, you can take metal out and not change the stiffness. But on V slot and T slot, the way the sides are, you know, I could see where, and you have to have different T-nuts, right? Is that right? On my first Prusa, I only have one Prusa. So, DT Master is going to be PETG. So, are you talking about my Mark III? Okay, Tristan, cool. Is that what you're talking about, my Mark III? Or are you talking about my Prusa style machines? Because I don't really keep up with how many hours I print on them or anything of that nature. No nuts are the same. Oh, the 2.5 currently runs. I don't know, man. Like I said, I mean, it's ran non-stop. When I first got it, this thing probably printed, oh God, non-stop for weeks on 8 months. Because this was well before I got my Prusa, my Mark III. So yeah, I mean, this is, we went to Murph in what, March of 2000, and I had my Prusa then though. I did have my Prusa then. But I had this before my Prusa. So it's been a while. I mean, it's done a lot of printing. But it's been constantly changed too. Because it started off, it had an A-net board, and then I moved it over to, no it didn't, this one never had an A-net board. This has been the Mini Rambo from the beginning. But some of the parts off of here are off of the A-net. The two Z-screw motors are both off of the A-net A8 that I started with. So it's just been, it's kind of like the log printer like Chris has. This was I was going to use as my test bed to just throw stuff on, you know, to do tests on. And if I get it wired right, that would still be a good thing to do. That's true, Iron Joe. You're right. Yeah, the A-net, I don't even have the, I might still have some of the frame, but a lot of it I sent to Ricky Tanner to fix his A-net A8. I gave the last board that I have to Glenn to do his thing. Forgot what he's fixing. His A-net, his AM8 that he built. So, I mean, there's parts of my A-net all over the country right now. I got you, Bryce. But I mean, all of my printers, this one, the Kuntry Bo, the one I printed, can you have the PSU from my A-net? Are you coming to Murph? Because if you are, I think I can bring it. The original one, it's in a box. I don't know. I may actually be using it for like Christmas lights or something. But it's there. But I mean, you know, it's just... Oh, I got you, Tristan. But it's somewhere. But I mean, all of the printers. Every printer I've got here prints really well. Not the Kuntry Bo right now because the thermistor's gone out and it won't heat up. But all of these printers print. I mean, this, like I said, this is basically an MK 2.5. So... there's no reason it shouldn't print as good as a Prusa MK 2.5. The MK3 prints great. The Creality what is that? CR20S Pro works great. The TiVo now works great. Thanks, Brian Jorgensen. Lots of smoke. I get you. The Hypercube print's great. The SLA print's great. You know. Oh, I know. That's what I do with new machines. I blow smoke underneath them, so we get smoke on the first print. But that, I mean, that's the only reason I asked, should I tear this apart and make it a bear? Because with a little bit of firmware tweaking and some cleaning up the wiring, there's nothing wrong with this printer. It prints perfectly well. No, I haven't, Justin. I think Chris did a video on them. I believe he did. I believe Chris did a video on them. I believe so. I believe he did. I have not. See, this thing hasn't wavered not one bit. Not one bit since I restarted the machine. Yeah, I know, Brian. We actually did earlier. This is part 2. I'm pretty sure there's a part 1 out there. I'm about tired of the part 1s and part 2s. But it may be where before every stream I restart my modems and do it. And yeah, see, there's 94 views on that one. And this one is still getting views. So yeah, it's a pain in the butt. No, I'm not trying to talk myself out of it, Mark. It's whether or not I want to change this one to a bear or build a bear. Just straight up build a bear. You know, order the frame, print the parts, buy the motors and that type of stuff. But I've got to get started on the Stargate too, because I said I was going to do that. And just so y'all know, we've got 45 watching right now. I'm going to let you know. Tomorrow's stream, I am going to pick the Star Trek ship that we're giving away. I'm going to bring them all over here tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to try my best. Yeah, right. I hear you, Glenn. Well, but like every stream for the last 5 times has been double parts, and I'm tired of that. But since I restarted the modem and the thing over here, that thing's been rock solid, and I've been streaming with green on YouTube the entire time. So maybe just before I stream every day, I restart stuff. That's a good idea, Mark. It really is. But tomorrow night we're going to pick the Star Trek ship that we're giving away next Sunday. We have some things to give away next Sunday. For those of y'all that don't know, next Sunday we're going to do my 1,000 subscriber and my 1-year anniversary all together. Yeah, I hear you, Tristan. Well, turning this into a bear would be a project, not a different printer. And doing the Stargate is a project. I do need to fix my Kuntry Bo, though, because it's going to Murph. So, during the stream tomorrow, after we do the Star Trek, we pick the Star Trek ship that we're giving away, and we get everything ready, I may go ahead and change the thermistor on here and get that done, because that needs to be done before Murph. And I also need to put a power switch on it before Murph. I haven't had a power switch on that since I got it, and I really want to go ahead and do that. Print a box, put it on there, and seeing as how I've got some orange PETG down here, I may go ahead and do that. But anyway, we also have some of these to give away on my. Come on, people, come on, man! That camera sucked for that. Here, I'm going to take this away for a minute. We'll turn this one and see if it'll pick up. We have some Sunlu 3D pins that we're going to give away. Thanks, Glenn. Man, I appreciate that. You are awesome too, man. So we have some 3D pins we're going to give away. And we have some filament that's going to be given away. And
a few bucks toward the router. AP.
Thank you. So we've got the pin. We've got some filament that's been promised. We do have some filament that's been promised. I'm not going to name any names who it's from, but we do have some filament to go to the masses. It's going to be a giveaway packed 2-hour show on next Sunday. Fun in the Country Basement. I'm taking it over. It's my stream. Glenn and Chris are going to be there. They're going to help me celebrate. We've got some special guests, or at least one has confirmed that we'll be there. What's up, Paul Smith? So we do have a special guest coming. So, and here's the thing. I have talked to IC3D, and I am in charge of shipping these. Oh, look at there, Cyber Dustin. Sweet, dude. Thank you, man. Dang it. I appreciate it. Paul Smith, this is the Country Tree Frog, so it'll be finished tomorrow, I hope. You always steal the show anyway. But I'm going to steal that show, take it over. We're going to do the celebration. We're going to do it upright. We're going to give some stuff away. We're going to, oh, what is this crap? What is that? I've got some some clobs falling, some clots, whatever you want to call them, falling down in here. Some goobers. That's what it is. Goobers. Oh, that's what happened last time. I gotta fix that. Hold on. My filament decided it wanted to come off of the spool and do its own wrap party. I need to fix that. Nope, it ain't quite fixed yet. Oh, come on. It ain't that dadgum hard. Now, that's what happened the other day. I tried to print that. Justin 3D, man, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Dadgummit, y'all. Y'all's alright.
Okay, router fun too. I don't have as much to give though.
Man, all of y'all. Make me feel good. Right? Is in real currency, yeah. But okay, so I got a goober in between the toes there, and I don't know why. I never did get it off. Yeah, I did. It's out of the way. Okay. All right. I may have a leak on the knot. It don't look like it. I don't know where it came from. I don't know. Love 3D printers. Don't we love 3D printers? Everybody loves 3D printers. So, the consensus is right now that we're going to fix the Kuntry Bo. We're going to turn this into a bear. So I need to start printing parts for the bear immediately. And we've got the Stargate build to get started on printing. There's no reason I haven't started that other than just sheer not being in here and starting it. One of the biggest issues that I have with the shop being separated from the house, what's up TK, is not that I can't watch the prints, because I can turn on cameras and see in here anytime. The problem is you can't just get up out of your chair, walk in there and go, oh, it's printing good. Let me look at it for a minute. That's the only issue. I wonder what colors I might use for the bear setup. Justin 3D. Seeing as how they're at my feet right here, I will probably go with, let me think now. Not the only colors I use. I actually want to do a bear in purple. I really want to build a purple one because purple is my favorite color. But I just happen to have a brand new roll of PETG orange and PETG blue from IC3D. So those, you know, we could actually print the bare parts on this printer before we upgrade it. Dude, I'm going to tell you, I mean, I'm a Gator fan for life, for sure. Cam at each corner and one from the top, right? But I think it would be, you know, appropriate to print the parts for the Bear on this. Dude, I've got a PTZ camera in here. I can see in here. Nobody's going to steal anything. Because I went through several iterations before I settled on the AM Crest cameras. So I've got several cameras. Some, what are they, Fostech or whatever. Got several of those, and I've got several cheap other ones. They're all there. I mean, I got to set up a dynamic DNS over here. Toes don't look great on that 1 foot, but it's all right. AM Crests are fantastic. Yes, I would recommend them 100%. I recommended them to Glenn whenever I sent him a link to the ones that I use. They're fantastic. They're 1080p. The friggin' night vision is great, and they're not that expensive. Dang, Tristan. Build a Bear. It's Paul Smith? It absolutely is.
Get up your butt and build a bear, big man.
Thank you for the 5 pounds, Tristan. I appreciate that, my friend. Appreciate it very, very much. So we'll do that. Play that's cool, but I've got a bunch of cheap PTZ cameras, a bunch of cheap ones that I would love to be able to figure out how to flash for my own web interface and stuff like that. I would love that. Good for that. Yeah. The Galactic Empire Metallic Purple would be awesome for a Bear kit. Except for on the motor mount, because it's PLA. So you would want to use some PETG. And I know for a fact that there's a beautiful purple PETG out there somewhere. So, I mean, you can't, I don't want to use PLA again on motor mounts or something of that nature, because I've got one on the Hypercube Evo that needs to be changed. It is, since it's under stress, it is slowly but surely, and it's kicking down and wearing the belt out, and I'm going to bring it to Murph just like that. You will see. When I took it to Earth, it was perfectly flat and level, and now it's not. It's just not. So, and I'm also going to have to see how these printers survive, this PLA survives over here in this oven during the summertime. Because I'm not going to run an air conditioner over here 100% of the time. I'm going to have a window unit right back there that I'm going to kick on when I get in here, try to cool it off as much as possible, and that's it, you know. Because running an AC over here would be crazy. And I understand the annealing process, but doesn't stuff shrink whenever you anneal it or expand? It moves in one way or the other. It doesn't just stay the same size. That makes no sense. So it has to move one way or the other. Where if I do it in PETG or whatever, no, these are just the GT2 whatever belts that you buy off Amazon. Yeah, right. That's exactly right, Sean. Now, would I suggest you do it? Nope. Did I enjoy the hell out of it? Yes. Do I love those printers? Absolutely. Absolutely love the printers. Well, see, Llama, that's cool, man. Then what I need to do is just empty my oven, take the electronics off, and anneal the whole damn thing. Just put the whole damn thing in the oven, right? Take the electronics, the power supply off, the screen, the board, unwire it, stick the whole damn thing in the oven and anneal it. And then it's already together. So if it does shrink, it just shrinks and we're good, right? I can just stick the whole printer in the oven and anneal the whole printer at one time. No, Justin 3D is not. That's, what was that? Matter Hackers Pro PLA. I don't know if that's HTPLA. I don't think it is. I'm going to shit a motor to stop it from moving. I don't know how that would work. %100% infill. Right. So, right. So I can't anneal what I've got now. I understood that. I was actually joking about putting it in the oven and the whole thing together. That's not only that, you'd have hot spots because your metal would build up more heat than the surrounding air, and it would, yeah, it really wouldn't work. So, and that was a joke for that. Got a little stringing going on here, but other than that, thing is printing right along. Robert Riggins, what's up, my friend? Leave some bad motors in it. I hear you, man. I am not sticking my friggin' printed hypercube in the damn oven. Y'all just forget that. Get that out of your head. That just don't even sound like a good idea. Not to me. You know what? I probably should have restarted that modem days ago because it's been working jam up and jelly tight since I did. I bet I could bump it up and have even better. I don't know how to get any better. It's doing 720p. I'm getting 720p right now. Perfect. So, the only thing I can do is better latency. What did I decide upon? Well, we decided upon a bunch of things. I decided I'm ugly, fat, and old. So, we have completely decided that. 0.4 nozzle, Tristan. Kind of does look like that, don't it? We'll have to see. It looks like it messed up on the foot over there. It didn't skip a layer though. I don't know what that's in the design. I don't know. Fan's working, ain't it? Looks like it. Later, Playdesk. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Well, everybody said the consensus is I should turn this into a bear. And I should get started on the Stargate and all that stuff. I might help him put it together. I have not printed any yet. Cool, man. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's rock solid over here. I don't know. I will, dude. Appreciate you being here, man. Hatchbox makes a purple PTG. Okay. I have to look at it and see. See, Robert, that's one problem that I have on my Hypercube. Is since the entire thing is printed out of PLA, the bed frame on it is not as rigid and as robust as I would like it to be. So sometimes getting prints off of there, I'm afraid to to try to take them out. So, I mean, it is what it is, but that is pretty, man. That's a pretty purple. But if I buy a Hatchbox, it's going to be from Amazon, not directly off a Hatchbox. Oh, yeah, and get a new router, right? Sweet, man. Pry-line, pre-line, however you want to say it. Well, and I can get purple filaments all day. I want a nice, pretty purple PETG. The next frame should be some carbon fiber. Good God, Justin. You know how much that cost? Do they? It's called IC3DNC. IC3D. Do they actually make purple haze? I thought that was somebody. I know it's Repcord purple haze. Alright, so I want 1.75 millimeter, 1 kilogram spools. Yeah, I'd have to get Repcord's purple PETG. So, I don't know, we'll see. Awful high. Let's see, they don't have any orange. How do they not have orange? I've got a roll of orange down here. Their blue PETG for one roll is $32.99 for 1 kilogram on their website. 2 reviews, one from Glenn H. Shelton and one from Thomas Lamarine. 3D Print Llama. Glenn and Print Lamarine here, both of them. So, Purple Haze and Amazon Prime too. Sweet. The only thing with Repcord filaments, is he doing 1 kilogram yet? Because last I checked, last I knew, he was only doing 750s, was his biggest ones. Purple Haze. My keyboard's way over here. Purple Haze filament. Color Me 3D, Color Me 3D, Color Me 3D, 3D Racks, Inland, Color Me 3D, Color Me 3D, Color Me 3D, Color Me 3D, Polymaker, Praline, Repcord Max filament. There we go. Purple Haze PLA. 1 pound spool. So yeah, what's that? 750? Not even 750. Let's see what we got here. What is it? Leo Class. Never heard of that. That's pretty cool. Pretty. 27 bucks. They have a Color Me 3D up here. Yeah, let's see what this looks like. And it's actually called Purple Haze. Minnesota Purple Haze. And then they have, this is not Minnesota, this is just a different Purple Haze. And they are different colors. How about that? There's a Minnesota purple, and then there's just a regular purple. But if you search Minnesota Purple Haze, that's the color I'm looking for on Amazon. 500 grams. Oh. Dang, man. Haze, quality 3. Yeah, that's the one. Matrix. That's the one. There's a purple haze, but then there's a Minnesota purple haze. Is it, Daniel? Cool, man. So those, I mean, that Minnesota purple, that's the color. That's my favorite color purple. That color, not lavender, not. I mean, I like the color purples in all different shades, but that Minnesota is the one that's the color that I like. Black amethyst. Cool, Matrix. You've used it before, buddy? Glad to see you back in here too, old man. But so yeah, I mean that something like that would be good. And if I turn and we can turn this into a bear, fix that, and start on the Stargate. I need to download the Stargate parts. I may actually have some of those printing tomorrow night whenever we get started. I'll move this camera out of the way and slide this printer back out of the way, and then I can download and start printing and get some of that 3D Solutech silver on here and start printing my Stargate, because I really want to build that damn thing. Sweet, Robert Riggins. I always say Robert Riggins like you're plural. It aggravates me when people say Dan Mullins for our coach at the Gators, so it's Dan Mullen. So I should stop saying Robert Riggins. Maybe I can order the purple extrusions. I can, but it's going to be a bit before I do that, Paul Smith. I would like to, and then get some of that purple and then build that, but that'll probably be after Murph. A V-King? I don't know. I have to check that out. Never done that. Never seen it. Don't know what it is. But it'll be after Murph. I'm going to save my money up to go to Murph. You know, if this change to if just restarting the friggin' modem has done this good of a job, I'm probably just going to restart the modem and the thing before each stream, and then hopefully we'll be good. I'm going to change the settings now and see if it's any better. Make it 2500. Because as long as I can do the, all right, is it going to settle down? Did I break it? I might have broke it. Nope, it's settling down. It's deciding to settle down. So I just don't want to drop any frames. That's the biggest thing. As long as I'm not dropping frames, I'm okay. As long as I can do, 2 megabits per second, I'm okay with that. As long as it stays green. Yeah, that's exactly what that is, Aaron Seeger. That's exactly what it is. Is an extrusion Prusa machine. That's it. And I've got 2 Prusa extrusion machines that aren't Bear design, but they are extrusion Prusa machines. Cool. What's up, One Raz? How are you, buddy? You got here just in time for a short thermometer cup. What's up, Robbie Mac? So tomorrow we'll do the Star Trek giveaway ship. We'll get that set up. All in getting ready for next Sunday. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Everything's going to be set. We're going to go off like, I don't know, like 4th of July fireworks on here. I got my contacts in the mail today, so I can start putting my contacts in. Change up and get me a brand new pair first thing tomorrow. So I'm happy for that. And we're almost over. Y'all know the deal. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Click the bell to get notified. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If not, tell us why. You know how that works. But that's it. I mean, they're good. Print a bigger benchy, they don't float. It's just not a sound design, man. It looks good printed though. I had a silver one. I see my purple one. My silver benchy disappeared. You know, I have a big respect for those guys that do tutorial videos, that shoot and do tutorials, because I got called away in the middle of trying to do a tutorial video and came back and I got gunk all over my desk. Hey, you'll see. I'm gonna show. It's ridiculous, so I'm gonna have to start over in the middle and do it. Sweet Radio Man, we're not going to get no snow. Matrix might get some down there in Tampa. I doubt it. I don't even know if this last cold front made it down there or not. It was damn sure cold. We got a bunch of rain yesterday, I know that. Liking my table though, because I got room. There's a printer sitting on it over here. I've got... And the thing is, I could have two. And they would both be almost out of frame on the same table. I like this. And it was used, I bought $23. No, this is, I will be reprinting the Dragon on the MMU. This is not it. I mean, you know, there's so many things to do. I've got my board, I need to do it. 40's all you got? I hear you. That's what we got. It was like 41. It might have been 39 when I got up this morning, which I got up at 4 when my daughter called me. Dude, you think they freak out in Alabama? You ought to see them in North Florida. Now, if it was to snow on down around Ocala and places like that, you wouldn't worry about it because all the snowbirds move from up north down there. So they would just go, well, crap, why are we here? You know? Nope, Bryce, I've got the C930Es. This is the one I have. I don't know what I've got the C930E. I have no idea what those are. I don't know what the difference in the Pro and all is. They all have camera mounts on them. So in the bottom, come on. In the bottom, you can screw it onto a thing there. So I don't know. And there's my silver benchy. See all that room on this table? Just stuff gets lost. But no, I do like the way this is set up much better. Much, much better. So. But anyway, guys, we'll check out this frog tomorrow. We will draw the Star Trek ship. I will definitely start printing the Stargate parts. And I will probably tomorrow change the thermistor on the Kuntry Bo. God dang, man, -14. That's ridiculous. Justin 3D, during the week, buddy, it's always 6 to 8 Eastern time. Always 6 to 8 Eastern time, all the time. Now, I'm not drawing for the prize tomorrow. I'm only drawing the ship that we're giving away. So, well, thank you, Bryce. Appreciate it. 1 more hour? No, we ain't got 1 more hour. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So, anyway, guys, y'all know the deal. Thank y'all for watching. Treat everybody how you want to be treated. The world will be a better place. Just the way it is. I can't wait till Murph I got a few things to get ready to go to Murph, but my hotel is secured. My time off is secured. Now I just gotta freaking secure my money, because god dang it, I'm gonna have some money when I go this time. Last time I was shoestring budget. This time I want to go, and if I want to go and buy some damn filament, I want to go buy some damn filament. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. We're going prepared this time. I didn't know what to expect last time, but appreciate y'all being here. Y'all know you're always welcome in the country club. Appreciate it. Everybody's equal. We'll see you. Well, not quite everybody. I'm kind of lower on the totem pole, but we'll see y'all tomorrow night, 6 to 8, right here on the same bat channel.